Hi everyone, greetings on this beautiful fall day in New York City. You can see the Dog Summit behind me. Today I wanted to speak to you all about the relationship between loss and fulfillment, or rather, why loss is so essential to leading a fulfilling life. Now, it may seem counterintuitive, especially in our culture that has such a fear of failure. And we may not think we do. There's certainly an endless stream of commencement addresses and memes talking about the importance of failure. But if you'll notice, these keynote speakers, these commencement speakers, are usually successful people who are speaking about their failure in hindsight from a safe distance, right? It is their assured future success that allows all of us to look at their failure and feel okay with it. But for us mere mortals who still feel failure, well, what we tend to do in order to avoid it is just to keep holding on to and persisting with the things whose time has come, whether that's a relationship or a belief about how we should live our lives, an aspect of our own identity. And look, I get it. It's hard to let things go, and that's just a very human thing. But the point is this, the point is this: letting go of what no longer serves us, of what is ready to go, creates the space for new life to come in. And if you don't believe me, well, then all you have to do is turn to the trees. They teach us this lesson every fall when they shed their leaves. Now, we may think of the falling of leaves as this passive thing that's done to trees, but in fact, trees make the active choice to let go of their leaves. And they do that so they can survive the winter, because keeping their leaves uses water and valuable resources that they're going to need to survive the winter. But letting go of their leaves isn't just about self-preservation. It also supports life in the spring. It's letting go of leaves that will create more soil and seeds and acorns. And so in this way, the fall, which many of us relate with or associate with death and loss, is actually essential to the preservation of life in the spring. So, what the trees tell us, what nature tells us, is that loss is actually essential to life. And if we can bring that lesson into our own lives, then we'll be better able to make space for what gives us life. And so this morning, I'd like to leave you with a question for you to consider, which is, what is something in your own life, whether that's a relationship, a hobby, maybe an expectation you hold about yourself, whose time has come and that you're still carrying only because you don't want to admit it's time to go? I know it's scary, but trust that when you do open to it and do let it go, that it will create the space for something new and beautiful. Have a wonderful day.